Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, YouTube? Hello. Yes, right. Several things to say. First of all, I'm finally in glorious 4K. You can see the chiseled, yellowing, aged enamel of my teeth. You can see the beautiful unshaved areas of my neck, all in glorious 4K. So I hope you are enjoying that. That is, oh, you can also see the horrible skin flakes coursing down my t-shirt into oblivion there. My Brio 4K webcam, I've had it for about a year and I've only just worked out how to make it actually 4K. In fact, I saw one of my old videos where I was saying, it's a bit grainy, it doesn't look 4K. Yeah, that's because it wasn't 4K, even though I spent the money on it and it is a 4K. Anyway, there you go, you get the idea. I'm a technical dunderhead. So thank you. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks. Please like, subscribe. Thank you if you have subscribed. I've had a good few weeks. In fact, I was thinking about, you know, I'm not monetizing yet, and what will happen when I am monetizing? Will I have to sort of sell out because I want to make money, so I won't be able to say fuck or stuff like that? I don't know. Or be, you know, controversial by saying things like lesbians are alright, aren't they? You know, things like that. So I don't know. Anyway, it's an interesting thing. I suppose I'll find out. I don't even know if I'll be able to monetize, because so many of my videos are a bit what's the word? Not crap, but not crap. But anyway, I'm rambling. Right, let's just get on with it. So, Mrs. Merton, there's a lot to unpack in this, and so I'll just get on with it, and let's dive in to this, which is a bit of a threesome, basically, as you'll see. So, let's dive into this.
Of my next guest name would strike fear in the bravest of men, let alone a little defenceless old lady like me. Will you welcome old Big Mouth himself, Bernard
I'm very well, thank you. Hello, everybody. Lovely. Like the chapel of rest in here. Oh. I wish you could hear this, it's going to be funny. Oh, like a trainee corpse. How are you?
Hi, fine. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. Let's hope it stays that way.
I'm a fan of yours. Definitely a fan of yours.
Hello, Bernard.
Hello, love. Weren't you in that film, Psycho, sat in a rocket jet?
He starts with a belter. That's a good joke, actually.
What are you doing with Nora Batty's stockings on?
Yeah, that wasn't so good.
Lovely to have you on, Bernard.
I know,
really
darling,
is. You know, it's been far too long since you were on telly. Do you know, what was the last thing I saw you in? Oh, was it World in Action?
Well, yeah. entertaining all the top brass in the police, enjoying themselves. And it was a wonderful night. We raised £50,000 for charity.
No, that's very good.
That's nice because, you know, a lot of it, like Jimmy Savile raised a lot of money for charity. Not making any not drawing any parallels, obviously.
And it's got a great atmosphere, hasn't it?
Hasn't it?
Great atmosphere.
They're a great crowd,
What's the name of the next kid? He's 2 feet in the grave.
No.
I don't believe it.
Always one foot out.
How's your embassy club doing?
Marvellous, packed out every night. We have loads of for charity there too as well. 40 years we've been open this year. Same pianist. He thinks he's got the job now.
Well, do you know something, Bernard? I came to your club once, the embassy.
Did
and
you?
you know, I laughed and laughed. Yes. It was the night it burnt down, you know, the fire.
That was the best night I liked, you know. Oh, it was a wonderful night. I enjoyed that immensely.
That's good.
Lost a solid gold Amiga watch, £6,000 worth of.
Did you?
Rummaging all night with the firemen. They said, I don't think you're going to find this watch, Bernard. And I thought, I'm bleeding sure you're not. Oh, it was a lovely fire. It was a lovely fire. I'll tell you how to start a good fire. Get a lively rat.
Yeah.
And dip a rag in, a cloth in petrol and tie it to its tail. Light it and shove it through the door. And you've got about 16 fires going in about 2 minutes. The rat gets cremated and you don't know how it started. Now the Irish club lower down than me, they tried it with a toy toys and only burnt the front door down. 68 quid for half a door, that's all I got. £170,000, mate.
Really?
It was the best night. I'm glad you laughed because I laughed.
We all laughed.
60 suits I lost in that fight.
Did you?
60 suits. Colonel Gaddafi phoned me, he said, sorry Bernard, wrong embassy. You know, I'll tell you something now. This room has happy memories for me. We did the Wheel Tappers from here, and the comedians from here, and Mr. Nice Guy at my own show, with the 3D Crees and Hackerbilk and Sid Lawrence Orchestra. And that was 1970. Happy days, I tell you.
The year I was born.
Wonderful day.
Oh,
And
Bernard.
all I said was bollocks and never seen the place again. You could say it today without being murdered. You couldn't say anything like that in them days,
What do
you
you
know.
think
Nobody
of
had bollocks.
What do you think?
Are you all right, girls? Was it cold in the ground this morning? Say hello to Roy Orbison when you get back. I like your advert, the LPG chips, eh? Oh, nice that. Putting all them monkeys out of work.
You see, the thing is, if they'd have wanted a baboon,
Poor
they'd
little
have
monkeys.
asked you.
Remember? Are you with us? Are you there? The monkey's on PG tips now. Think about something here. Think about it. Hit me with your best punch, yes. Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah.
If you
Bollocks
were
if you
something,
like.
Richard.
Just show bollocks if you like. Anything at all.
But
Love your
Bernard,
show. Love your show. Think it's smart. All the way from London, brother. Only live up the road, mate. It's dead easy for me.
isn't it? Why do you think we asked you?
That's all right. Invite me anytime. Invite me anytime.
But
You're Irish and all, aren't you? When you leave, we all leave. Don't leave no carrier bags. Don't leave no carrier bags under the tables in here.
You see, the thing about you,
Gotta be very
Bernard,
careful,
the
haven't you?
thing about you, Bernard, is what we all think. He's a very good comedian, isn't he?
Oh, there's no doubt about that. They wouldn't pay me the money they do. And 50 years I've been in the business.
In your own club, or it's you
50
paying
years.
yourself.
No, Las Vegas, Royal Command Performances, London Palladium, 1972 with all the comics.
But the thing about you is, Bernard, there's no getting away from it. You're a very good comedian, but
Nice
you,
of you to say that.
You are racist, aren't you, Bernard?
Yes. See, some people I like, some people I don't. Them I like, them I don't like, I don't like.
But you upset people, Bernard.
Yes.
With your
Who can say fairer than that?
comedy.
Yes.
So what do you think of that?
It don't upset me, it upsets them.
But don't you feel bad that you upset people?
Oh, no. No.
But the thing is,
There's worse things to get upset about.
what, like what?
A smack in the mouth.
But you see, Bernard, you know, I mean, we all think you're great, so why do you bother doing this racist stuff? It's, you know...
Fame, fortune.
Hands up in this audience. Who'd like Bernard more if he wasn't racist?
Me.
Let me just see.
There you
Now
are.
that's the majority. You see, Bernard, we'd like you more if you weren't racist. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm not really racist. I tell jokes about everything. They all get upset about it all. See, these people think they're English because you're born here. That means if a dog's born in a stable, it's a horse.
Bernard, you do tell jokes about different
You are English if you're born here. Sorry.
races,
Oh, I
about
do, of
every
course I do.
race.
Scotch, Irish. English fellow went to Scotland and he bought a house right in the middle of the islands of Scotland. First night there, knock on the door, big islander, 6'6". He said, I've come to invite you to a ceilidh. He said, what's a ceilidh? He said, there'll be plenty of eating, plenty of drinking, a wee bit of dancing, and a lot of love making. Oh, he said, I've been to a ceilidh before, how do I dress? He says, come as you are, he says, there'll just be the two of us. Now you
Okay, well,
you
Bernard,
nearly smiled then, you know.
I didn't.
You're smiling.
Why, I don't know why you're
I
being
don't
quite
know
so, I
what.
don't know why you're being quite so nasty to me. I mean, what have I said so far?
Yes, and indeed, what had he said up to that point? Really, virtually nothing. So that is part 1 of 3. So Mrs. Merton was obviously Caroline Ahern, who went on to write The Royal Family and star in The Royal Family. Very talented, tragically died very young, I think, was she. I don't think she was even 50. I could be wrong. So yeah, very sad. So this is interesting. It's a real clash of modern comedy versus the old style comedy, and a sort of, I mean, this is sort of wokeness hitting old style racistism. You know, before obviously woke was even a thing, but it was, I mean, political correctness was definitely a thing around this time. What is this? Late 90s to early noughties, I'm guessing, something like that, quite a while ago. But political correctness really sort of exploded in the 80s, I would say, late 80s, all the alternative comedians. And then you've got, what is his name? Richard, who did One Foot in the Grave, and he's not really a modern comedian, but I think he's gay, which probably explains to some extent why Bernard Manning doesn't like him, and also probably because, well, he just doesn't like. Also, he didn't like Bernard Manning because he's a racist. But yeah, it's an interesting debate, and it's like, this is round 1. The sparring has begun. I'm not Mrs. Merton was a bit hit and miss. I found it was funny. But the people who came on the show knew it was a show, knew it was, you know, they were being set up essentially, and she would make biting remarks and tease them
essentially, and you know, make them look a little bit silly, but it was all sort of good fun. But this episode is a little bit more full on, and I think as it develops, you will see the interesting interactions of these three, one of whom is playing an old lady, of course, and an audience of old people who are there as stooges, a very fat comedian, and a man who says, "I don't believe it." And yeah, it's very interesting. I think that this really is a slice of televisual history. You know, it's definitely worth watching. So that's part 1. Part 2 and 3 will be coming up. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't nobody go nowhere.